Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the Car Boot Crafter, and here we are back with our joint tree advent calendar. So last week I asked you what would you suggest? Should I number the drawers one top to bottom or bottom to top, or do them completely random? So I had lots of different people said different things, but I think a few people said wait and see once you've got the base paper on and then see what you think. But I think one person, I can't remember who it was. Oh, I should have looked, shouldn't I? So sorry if it was you. But someone did suggest that actually what would be best would be to number them, because I've got them in the right, and as you saw with the first video, some of them don't fit in because they're all different sizes, so they don't fit into each other's hole. Somebody said, whatever you do, number them first before you go any further, because if you start taking them out, you're then in a pickle as to where they all go. So I absolutely took her advice. So there's number 15, and I've written 15 in the bottom there. I don't know whether it's too dark to see, maybe, but in the bottom of there, so that's number 20, and that was number 2. So I don't know why I numbered them randomly, I just did, but anyway. So in the bottom there, I don't know whether you can see, you should be able to see maybe the numbers in the bottom that then relate to whichever drawer that is. So number 15 says number 15 in the bottom, and that way they all fit into the right holes perfectly. So I've done that, and I shall take the advice and wait until I've got all the other papers on before deciding how to put the numbers on the drawer fronts. So today what I really want to do is ask you your advice. So I've put the stripy paper on the side. I'd already decided, because I love this paper, that I wanted to put it on the side. I did ask whether people thought that was too much for the front, and a few people said yes. So I've put it on the front, on the side. One of the things I would do, I think if I did it again, and if I can get another one of these, I will do it again, because I think they're a fabulous project, is what I did was I cut them all. So these are 3 inches wide. So this is just under 3 inches, just about 2/8 under 3 inches. So I cut all my strips and then started to glue them down. When I came to put the second one on, I realised that I needed to overlap them, otherwise you'd be able to see where all the joins are. So I've overlapped them to try and hide that join. There it is, just there. Try and hide it a little bit. But that became so fiddly, and then trying to join there while then trying to go around corners, because as you can see, you've got a corner here, corner there, another corner there, became really, I needed another hand. Plus it doesn't stand up right because it's got this shape on the side, the tree shape. It doesn't, you can't balance it without it falling. So that was really tricky, trying to balance it, glue things down, go around corners. So I think if I do this again, one of the first things I'll do is, once I've decided on the papers, is I will join about 4 or 5 strips together and start at the top. Once they're dry, start at the top and then work my way round. I think that'll be much easier. And I'd also probably go round the corner at the top, because I didn't on this one. If you can see, there's the one side of the paper, there's another piece of paper, so we've got that bit in the middle where they're butted up to each other. And I think what I would do next time is maybe start in the middle of the strip, so I get a nice crisp edge there, but you haven't got this kind of disjoint between the stripes or the pattern or whatever it is at the top. So yeah, so that's what I do differently. I did cover all the way to the bottom, because I thought, yeah, I'm going to go all the way around, because although the bottom won't be seen, I just thought it just finishes and gives this. And what I'll do is I'm probably going to go over with some PVA glue, over the weekend and just seal it completely. Once it's all completely dry, have it completely sealed, just to give it a bit of extra protection. So this week I want to look at the front and the back. So not the drawers, because the drawers will be covered with these papers, and I have gone and cut them all out. So although I won't need 25, I'll only need 1 to 24, but hey ho. So I've gone and cut those out, and when I come to putting them on, well, let's cross that bridge when we get to it, eh? So this week I want to look at the papers I'm going to put on the front and the back. So I was thinking, do I want to go with something that's quite plain like that? And then once I put so these will be on the drawer fronts, that's what it'll sort of look like. Do I want to go with something plain, or do I want to go, and I really like this paper, do I want to go with something like that? And that's what it will look like then, with the drawers on the fronts. And you'll only really see it on the edges, so it'll be sort of down the edges there where the tree bit is. So I haven't decided whether to put it all the way across or whether to just go right up until the edge and then go down the edge there. A bit of a conundrum, and probably something I'll have to see when I start doing it, because it's going to decide on whether because I'm going to have to cut, if I do the whole of the front, I'll have to cut all of these little holes out, and that might be more trouble than it's worth, because it might end up then blocking some of the drawers again. So I think what I'll have to do is make that decision when I get to it. So guys, do I go with something like that, or do I go with something more plain like that for the front? Or maybe there's something in the pad that you've spotted that you like. So I mean, that's quite a, well, it's not plain, but it's not overly patterned either. So I'm not sure on that one. Definitely not that something like that. And I'm not so keen on using that for the front. Don't know why. It's a nice paper. Love these, and I think I would like something like this on the back, but I don't know which one. Do I go with this gorgeous, like a tartan, well, they're both sort of tartan plaid, aren't they? Do I go with the sort of red, or do I go with green? There is another one. No, see, if this was baubles, I might think of that one on the front, but it's not. They're just balls, aren't they? I think baubles would have been nice, little baubles. And then you've got your candy cane. And I was, oh, do I go with something like that on the back? Don't think I want that on the front, but maybe on the back. What do you guys think? When there's too many really nice papers to choose from, it's really, really difficult, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? That's a lovely paper as well. So there you go, guys. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous as well. So there you go. Please give me some advice, because I really don't know what I want to do. So what do I want on the back? What do I want on the front? And then the week after we'll look at putting the drawers in. All right, folks. So if you want to catch up with me on my other social media, so it's CB Crafter on Instagram and Cardboard Crafter Null on Facebook, or you can email me at cbcrafter@yahoo.com. All right, folks. Well, I'll speak to you all later. And yeah, I'm going to go and have another look and see if I can decide. But please give me some advice. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.